So I had an incredible video planned for this week. It was supposed to be the story of me and two of my best friends attempting to run a half marathon together in Chicago. I had been compiling footage for months, and it was all panning out to be an absolute slam dunk of a story. But I fucked it up. I just got back and I can't find the SD card that I shot almost all of the marathon footage on. I hate this feeling so much. It sucks to put so much effort into something and then fuck it up like that. My best guess is that in the process of switching my personal SD card for the card I was using on a work shoot, I either left it at one of the shooting locations, in an Uber, or on the street somewhere between North Clark Street and Lake Street, Chicago, Illinois. I'm not really one for excuses, but in order to learn from mistakes, you have to identify what you did wrong. And in my case, there were several things. 1, I didn't have a designated place for all my SD cards. 2, I didn't back up my SD card after shooting each day. 3, I didn't have my cards personally labeled, eliminating the possibility of a remote recovery had I dropped it on the street or something. And 4, I was operating on very minimal sleep, possibly compromising my ability to keep track of things. I spent a while feeling really bummed out about all of this, but then I realized something that I had been talking to Alex about just a few nights before. I told him that in starting this new career for myself, one of the goals I had was to make mistakes, to live life experiencing the whole spectrum of human emotion: elation, sadness, love, heartbreak, guilt, satisfaction, and everything in between. Because if you know those emotions and you practice dealing with them, you don't shield yourself off from them when they occur. You face them head on. Only then do you have a chance to learn and to prepare yourself to take on these obstacles in the future. I made the decision to go to Chicago, to run a half marathon on a whim and make a video about it. I failed, and as it turns out, making mistakes and failing kind of sucks. But it doesn't suck as bad as not trying. Everyone makes mistakes, and in the grand scheme of life, I might entirely forget this mistake ever happened. But each mistake you make is like a personal check from the universe. It has value as long as you take responsibility for it and cash it in. Make a specific place where you always put important things. Personally label everything. Back up all SD cards every day. And get enough sleep. I don't think I'll ever lose an SD card again. But I'm sure there are greater mistakes to come in life and greater lessons to be learned. I'll see you next Wednesday.